Hey everybody, welcome back. A huge shout out to Rivers Edge Cutlery for sending this one out for review. This is the ZT0707. And I have to say, with the history with ZT, I was like, they sent this one out to the Pass Around group, so shout out to Apex Pass Around. And I was like, man, do I check this one out? But you know what? I'm actually pleased. This is one that I'm actually going to put on my list of knives to purchase. So that's kind of a spoiler alert. But yeah, let's get into it a little bit. You have some beautiful carbon fiber. And I have to say, honestly, like right out of the box, super lightweight. Super duper lightweight. The other side, you have some beautiful milling and texturing on this titanium, which has kind of a really light, they call it like a black titanium, but to me it looks like just a really light black wash to it maybe. You can see a little bit of billboarding here, made in the USA through Kaiser, CPM 20 CV on the blade, super pointy, super sharp, little flipper. You can see that little tiny flipper tab. Also has some texturing on it, some grip, so you can basically, lock right into it. I have a large glove size hand, so it locks right in, but it also helps the texture of the jimping for your flipper tab. So it'll just deploy right out. It's pretty good. You have a deep carry pocket clip, a real minimalist one, so I like that. Frame lock is very nice. If you want to look at the lockup of it, pretty solid right there. Overall, you guys, this is a good knife. So ZT's making some headway on that, which is really, really cool to see. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Have you gotten a hold of one of these ZTs? Is this something that, maybe you're interested in now? Did you pick one up? What do you think about it? Very, very smooth operation. It's got a TDS, a tuned detent system. So it just helps with, keeping the pressure there. Not too tight, not too loose. Just a perfect smooth operation every single time. So kind of some new technology they're putting into the pivot system, which I like to see, kind of those innovations, which is cool. But overall, you have a drop point blade, just beautiful. Flipper frame lock we talked about. Blade steel is a CPM 20 CV. We talked about that. A nice stone wash to the blade as well, if you look at it. Just beautiful, beautiful. You have a little bit of jimping put in here as well at the top. Nothing super aggressive. As you can see, it kind of fits right in, but it does give a little bit of grip, so if you do have to do some heavier cutting, you can get on that. Now, I really like the fact this is a full flat grind. It's very, very pointy, stabby. And to me, it has a reminiscence of a couple different knives, and I'll show those off here in just a minute. But some of the stats, the length of the blade, 3.5 inches. The overall length total, 8.25 inches. And your closed length is going to be right about 4.6 inches. So very slim in the pocket. You're not taking up much real estate putting this in your pocket. You're good to go. The carbon fiber and the titanium are smooth even when you're deploying it from your pocket. So that's kind of cool to see. I like that. And let's see here. They call it, a 3D machined carbon fiber. And, you can see a little bit, hopefully here, where let me use the pen here. As you roll through here, this is kind of a flat grind through here. And then you have a little bit carved out right here. And then you have kind of this angle cut in with a little bit of texture right here. So, and then you have some more right here for kind of finger relief and for your grip that goes all the way back through here. So I like how they've done that. You don't just have, just a full flat carbon fiber that's slippery. Has just a right feel to it, And then back here you have a little bit of texturing that comes in here. Pocket clip is only going to be right-handed carry, right-handed tip up, I believe, on this one. And let's see here, or can you get that one over? Nope, that one's just on that side. Okay. You do have your barrel spacers here. Very, very, like I said, it was really, really lightweight. So you're at 2.3 ounces, which is crazy. So this thing's just a stabby slicer of a knife, which is beautiful. So super cool. Rivers Edge Cutlery sent this out to the Pass Around group to check out. But it's a surprising one. So it's one of those that I would look at normally and be like, it's a pass maybe, just because of history. But overall, I really like this one. So let's go ahead and compare it. Retail-wise on this one, you're looking at $310. If you go visit Rivers Edge Cutlery, it's down to, I've seen it as low as $248. So that's great. Made here in the USA. A great set of products. But let's do some comparisons. It really, in my mind, as soon as I got it, it reminded me of like the Benchmade Fact. So Benchmade Fact's a little bit longer. Here's pivot to pivot, look at it. But you can see that kind of long, pointy, stabby blade, real thin profile. So if you know the Benchmade Fact, you're kind of getting that. You still have, a little bit of room up here for finger. You have a similar, kind of basically a upsweep here for your other fingers to rest on when you grab it. So I really like that. It has that same style to it. A little bit different offerings, but it's a little bit lighter than the Fact as well. So that's kind of cool to see. And of course, my favorite, we got to compare it to the Benchmade 940. The Benchmade 940 is going to be a little bit heavier. And this one's the 940-1, which has a carbon fiber. I've added the blue thumb studs as extra, which are just gorgeous. For my good friend Adrian in Australia. You can definitely check out his site as well. I'll link that. But similar, kind of, sorta, size-wise. You start comparing them, put them over top of each other. You have a similar profile, a little bit more aggressive cutouts on the ZT0707, so that's cool. And then the last one I wanted to compare it to, this is from my buddy Dylan Mallory. This is CJRB's Centros that he designed. Another, real stabby, pointy blade, thin profile in the pocket. This one's the Micarta version. So as you can see, I've been using it and carrying it, which is great. Has the deep pocket carry on it. So yeah, so that's kind of my comparison knives. But if you're looking for one, great quality products, great blade steel, made in the USA, I have to give it to this one. This is one that I actually have to sit there and say, you know what? This one surprised me, I don't say that too often. I had a Kershaw surprise me earlier this year. You guys hopefully saw that video. If not, go check that out. So I really like that. So let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments. Huge shout out again to Rivers Edge Cutlery for sending this out so I can check it out. You guys, do something kind for someone today. Have an awesome rest of your day. And most importantly, take care.